Oh no.
Those mortals were infected with tadpoles, and the Elder Brain triggered their transformation. But was it deliberate or accidental?
Not what I was expecting. Alrighty then. You kill all the mind flayers. Alright.
Into position.
Well, so much for peace. On my way.
Let's see here. Oh, we were surprised, that's right, so we don't get the Dread Ambusher.
I have missed this. The adventure, the danger, the kicking of butts.
Nice. All right. There's a bunch of dialogue that popped up when I first teleported here, but I don't even realize what it said. Right, here it is.
The brain is breaking free. We must discover where it is hidden before that happens.
Alright, so the Emperor, these mortals who infected tadpoles and the other brains triggered their transformation, but was it deliberate accidental mind flare? The brain demands death. And illicit, I thought I'd left them in the Underdark.
Tash was so clever. How'd he end up dead? Don't see the mouth asking that.
Alright.
Tempers are...
Where's Shadow Arts?
I'm ready. Whatever it takes.
Best keep your hands to yourself.
I must keep going.
Okay, can I not go through this door? I was hoping we could go through the door now. Gate, oh, we can use it. Can't reach us, what? Okay, it's not. Maybe you still can't go there.
We could take a few in. Our mansion's big enough.
Breaking news! Lord Gortash is
is dead. The mouth.
You want a copy of this rag? Gold. Make it quick.
I'll take a copy.
Works great as toilet paper if you run out.
Let's read it. Councillors and dukes pay touching tribute to Lord Gortash, end of an era. Lord Ember Gortash murdered. Still watch, still working perfectly despite Creator's death. No, they aren't. Dead frightened. Councillors, triple guards. After Gortash's death, rumor Gortash state funeral cost arrival. Abdel Adrian's obituary. The mouse mourns. A loved lord lost. The late Lord Gortash's top 10 inventions. Abdel Adrian. Well,
No lower city house can compare to a mansion next to the High Hall. Let's see. Now, where did Penny say she got that darling little hat? Can't be too far downhill. The foundry would pack up now Gortash is done for. No such luck.
let's see. Where was... It's right here. We're literally right here.
It is pleasurable to see you. Your intervention within the cult's underwater complex was a timely one. I am glad my carelessness did not cost the lives of the innocent captives. That you also saved me was unexpected.
Why are we down there in the first place?
My meeting with you led me to a most unsettling conclusion. That my kind had begun to exert influence through this cult of the Absolute. I felt illicit interference would not be conducive to this plane's survival. I sought out other infected individuals to ascertain the truth of my hypothesis. Unfortunately, I strayed too close. I was captured and transported to the prison in which you found me. There, I saw Gortash and his followers inflict cruelties far beyond any I witnessed in the Underdark. I am grateful that you were spared such a merciless fate.
What will you do now?
Once my report is completed, I will return to my usual work in the Underdark. There, at least, I may yet produce worthwhile results. Blurg and I have consulted on the matter of your reward. We first thought to ask the denizens of the Underdark for their aid in fighting the cult. Alas, our influence there remains negligible. Instead, we have selected a series of items from the Society's vaults. Given my kind's involvement in creating this evil, it is only right that I do my part in helping you defeat it, or at least improving your odds.
Nice. Mellum's boom.
It is best I do not interfere further with events on the surface. I will return to my research. It has been neglected long enough.
We've a Mellum completed.
Omelum tells me I have you to thank for its safe return. We know the risks when we go out into the field, but to lose my friend in such a way would have been most disheartening.
Bravery is no bad thing. In fact, your research could be invaluable for my cause.
If there's any conclusion to be drawn from this, I think it's that Omeluum and I are safest back in the Underdark. Our research there must continue. We may not be able to fight on the front lines as you do, but we may yet do some good for those who call it home. We'll depart when this absolute army is defeated. I understand you are involved in the matter. I hope our gifts will provide you with some meaningful assistance in fighting the evil Omeluum uncovered. Do let us know how you get on.
Have you seen a trade? Cool, maybe we can sell some stuff to him. He has scrolls, we should buy these for sure. He has like some alchemy. Let's see here. Nothing to really of note. Okay, let's go back to selling. We have stuff to sell. Not the shard and crossbow. Maze, short sword +2. All right.
There's a distinctly netherese taint to the air in...
Oh, cool. Potion. Nice. All right. That's another quest done. All right.
If I publish my research,
Find the rest of dribbles.
one will want spores.
The implications of my theory are
Stop the presses.
even profound.
That's right there. Okay, let's go. Oh my gosh.
The brain must be doing this of its own volition. The restraints on its behavior seem to have removed.
Okay, this is becoming quite a problem.
On the hunt.
Really fine.
Can we fight now? Who is not used to this taking of turns?
Oh, nice. Wait.
Impero.
Nice. Really? Didn't get it?
Can't afford to let up. Got to move.
Well, there you go.
I can still move fast when I need to.
Shield our peoples and their predations of the absolute heritage. Bless them with the strength and the courage to resist. So easily.
Go for the eyes, Boo! Boo is napping. So
I forgot to summon Boo.
Silence, evil!
The brain is growing in power.
Sheet of record to care if you live or die.
Alright.
Can't give up now.
Alright, so let's try.
I feel a lot safer now that I've seen that that thing can die, just like anything else.
Oh, you've talked to her. Newspaper place.
Watch yourself in there. Sarky bastards, these writer types.
Afraid I'll have to ask you to stop there. Only Etfard's allowed to use the basement elevator.
Hey, cut it out, will you? I've got deliveries to manage.
Alright. People are all mean.
You ever heard of this many guards for a bloody broadsheet? It's ridiculous.
I'd hoped with Gortash dead, the Steel Watch would have better things to do than cramp up our writer's room. Dear reader, I was a fool.
Well, that's because they're broken.
Gortash knew what was going on, and they got to him. I'll prove it yet. Yeah, we'll just need to figure out who they are.
Hang on, wait, stay there. You reminded me of that word I was looking for, corpusculent. That's it. As you were.
Okay.
Hang on, you're not allowed down in the basement. Only Master Needle is permitted access to the printworks.
Master Needle. Oh, is that Needle? Let's save first. It's been a minute since he saved.
Say, I know that face. We had an absolute blinder of a piece ready to print about you. Would have been your ruin, I reckon. But alas, any article not about Gortash's death might as well be bog roll at the moment.
Why are we writing something negative about me?
Huh? You gave us plenty to work with. I've never heard so much violence against innocent circus freaks before. However, column space is a rare commodity when a lord dies, so you can consider the tales of your misdeeds indefinitely postponed. Now, take your leave. I have so many articles to arrange for the next edition. Dead men might tell no tales, but they certainly sell them.
Alright. That was weird. Okay, we found out why, but the quest didn't complete.
I wonder what the
Hang
next
on!
one is.
You're not allowed down in the basement. Only Master Needle is permitted access to the printworks.
Okay.
My faith will guide me. Need to keep going.
Let's see here.
Mustn't let anyone see. Simply begging to be robbed. This way. Unseen as I was taught. Let's see what my touch can do.
Alright. No, cancel the bonus. There we go, boom. Yeah, we need, because she's concentrating on darkness, so we can't actually do guidance. Alright. What's hiding in the basement? Newshawker float. Use this to collect the newshawker cells at the end of the day and to give them change for tomorrow. Do not give Luan another float. If he ever keeps misplacing it, he'll have to change his own pocket. Head for Needle, Ether and Sheath, Baldur's Mouth, Gazette. Ooh, box. Oh, if I just remember, we have that box that Minsk looted.
Let's get this thing open.
I totally forgot about it. You can pull that out of his inventory at some point. Really? We have 15, come on. There you go. Collection records. Notice scrawls on the bottom of the otherwise mundane sales record. Edward made. I don't know why you're lacing those papers with, but they're selling like Silk Ruta, Druid Grove. Bloody good stuff. Alright, so we have a bunch of cells. Just have gold in them. Alright. Pouch of pouches. Yeah, one of these days I have to go take her to the camp chests. I feel like there's hiding something down here, but... maybe not? Pivot to new targets. I walk around newsroom floor, and what do I see? Half of you are still working on your usual columns about syllable recipes and road repairs. Knock it off. I made it perfectly clear in this morning's briefing that we're going all out on the to blight the reputation of that phony band of adventurers now stinking up the city. Throw all your usual columns in the rubbish bin and get to work on some hit pieces now. Interesting. Hit pieces, huh? Brace modernity. Printing division. The dry run of the new Encanto automatic printing press is a complete success and we'll be switching immediately to broadsheet production on that shiny new vase. None of your bitching about how it might be possessed by spirit, because of course it was possessed by spirit. To deal with it, we not only print the news, we are the news. Edvard Needle, editor-in-chief. Sounds like a real creep. At least a jerk. It went automatically adds books to your inventory. Want to read that one? Nothing to read. Cutest cat you've ever seen. What? Oh, guess it's not something you can actually read. I thought it was like an article or something. Is a newsroom. Line. Is this?
Let's see what we have here.
Make big money.
The blog has a broadsheet article engraved upon it. It speaks positively of you.
Huh. Interesting. Can't examine this thing, huh? Talking about the printing press. Is that the printing press? I don't know. Found a positive headline about us in the printer. We just need to figure out to load into the printer. We just need to figure out. Okay, but where's the printer? Broadsheet.
You examine what appears to be a test print of tomorrow's broadsheet. Numerous corrections are marked in red ink. You notice one of these corrections scrawled in the margins. Whoever's tampering with the printer, stop it. You're wasting my time. The content of the broadsheet is troubling. You feature heavily in the central article, lambasted as a danger to the city.
Balder's mouth gets set. Absolutist infiltrators threatens safety of Gorlash, seduces strangers, seek to steal and plunder, cleanse to shadow course or carriers. Clean up these bloody mistakes and get this on the press immediately, Edvard. Can't actually pick that one up, huh? Okay, but where's the printer? I could have swore this would have been the printer, but maybe... walked by the printer? Oh, maybe we didn't go find it yet. Oh, wow. Public danger. Guardian Portrait Production. An unsent letter from Edvard Noodle addressed to Lord Enver Gortash. For be it, my lord, for me to question a decree from you, but I worry you haven't the full picture in mind. If we were to stop all production of the Baldur's Mouth Gazette for even 10 days, our reach audience and impact would be take a debilitating blow. Yes, I understand the portrait you've ordered we print is a Firevis original. Yes, I understand what it'll do for your image before council. Next week's discussion succession plans, but please take a moment to consider what you're asking from me. Yours faithful, Edvard Needle, editor-in-chief, Baldur's Mouth Gazette. Sponge? Heroic portrait of Gortash.
better take that.
Official print job. Printing office, Baldur's Mouth. You are about to find out why we got this fancy enchanted automatic printing press. This letter constitutes a mandatory printing order for 5 bundles of official Gortash architectural coronation portrait poster. This order is to be delivered immediately as possible. Keep the press running all night and we'll make sure the neighbors don't complain and watch your quality control. You don't want Lord Gortash's face smeared or pumpkin colored. Oliva A. Archduke designate. Okay. This is like a dark room. Okay, so there's a...
That might be worth a look.
Okay, so there you go. I just missed a whole section of this place, that's all. Guardian Auto Printer Manual. Guardian Auto Printer User Manual. Using your auto printer is a 2-step process. Step 1, loading your headline article. Printing is easy as opening a hatch and placing your desired article in the machine. Once auto printer is loaded, it will animate and begin pumping out copies until either the ink or reservoir or paper hopper is empty. Step 2, endless profit. Now your exceptional journalist will be ready for delivery to your vast readership. You'll need it with the amount of broadsheets this thing will print. Gondians, huh? It's not funny. I don't care who keeps fussy with the printer and adding mistakes or additions. I'll dock all your pay if it doesn't cease immediately. Edward Needle, Editor-in-Chief, Baldur's Mouth Gazette. Gondian Research Report. Here you pass your eyes over a Gondian report concerning the Shadow Curse. Landmarks are sketched quite expertly with special attention paid to areas where the curse aims thickest. Of interest, the report ends with a recommendation of someone called the High Artificer. That recommendation reads thusly: as a geographically unsalvageable High Artificer, the curse's ambiguity makes it inscrutable as well as deadly. It is shared belief amongst our party that this area be designated as imperative of Voya and Gondian maps, and for all further expeditions summarily halted, discontinued, and not reconsidered thereafter. HR is a homegrown, reading like an extremely brave or suicidal act of journalism. The scathing takedown of the Baldurian upper crust decries in each house, from Caldwells who jealously hoard patronage of the city's art museums to virulent trees whose merchant free floats swift and immense across the rippling waters, to the raven shades who control the production of ink, dye, jewelry, and gemstones. The list goes on, with bile seeming to underline each insult, each description of the wealthy households revealing, as their good fortune turns, city life is the duck pond. The text seems to imply scum rises to the top. Also, this must be the printing press. Oh, Kathleen's huge. Okay, before we mess that though, let's go research the rest of this room. Curse breakers or curse makers? We got all these. Big Encyclopedia of Ills. We've read this one. I know we have. Yeah, we've read. I'm pretty sure we've read that one too. Archduke leadership. What abides below. Plandmondon tells us that Grey Arbor was a small coastal village before Baldurin returned with the sea treasure and founded a great city here. The vast subterranean ruins hidden beneath our modern city sewers. This would tell a very different story. There was a city of blight in the lower Cointhar ages before Baldurin built a sea tower. Metropolis of grand boulevards and granite towers opened the sky before the unknown cataclysm split them to their foundations, swallowed them into the bedrock. Who were these forgotten people who lived in this age before Baldurin? Perhaps more importantly, who or what still lives in the ruins that tumble down Port Town below? What things, creatures, or creations lurk deep beneath our streets, and do they have designs on what we like to think of as our world of the surface above? Read that one before too. Dukes of Baldur's Gate. Wells speaks with a loud voice at a city founded and made prosperous right trade. Baldur's Gate has always been governed by a parliament of peers, considered the heads of the richest patriarch families, executive rulership by a council for the 4 most powerful dukes, one of whom is designated Grand Duke. That tradition has held for many centuries with an occasional interruption of times of crisis, and a crisis is where we find ourselves again. which accounts for the recent change in the city's administration. Last year, the Council of Four was Duke Belaine Stelmaine, Duke Dillard Porter, Duke Tholmara Vamper, chaired by Grand Duke Older Ravengard. After the death of Duke Van Thumper and worrying disappearance of Grand Duke Ravengard during the fall of Elturel, the question of who would make up the council for going forward is postponed pending return or confirmed loss of Ravengard. Into this power vacuum rose a brand new contender, Lord Enver Gortash, who promised that his leadership would see the city through its series of crises. When the Ravengard finally returned and actually endorsed Gortash for that leadership role, Baldur's Gate gratefully turned to its new Archduke to bring assistance back to safe harbor. An expert on page 37, circle in red, there can be no doubt that the patriarch family's upper city affects such an air of reserve and respectability because they are all too aware that their fortunes are found on bloodshed, pillage, and exploitation. No one speaks now of Jeremiah Elton, who founded a Flame Fist, his ruthless mercenary company that slaughtered and burned for pay along the entire length of the Sword Coast. No one mentions Baron Ilza Bormel and the blood-spattered ingot shaped north from her slave labor mines in the mountains of Alm. The school books don't mention Borgo Schanzenstar's bone flotilla that plundered Ashter Cove and abducted the port's entire population. Yep, they're the nobility, all terrible people, probably. Ooh, backpack. The Duke's Mouth? An article title for the editor's desk that looks like it will never went to print. There's sickness inside, dear reader. It nibbles on the council's ear in private audience chambers. It claims around our streets and still automatons, and it whispers street nothings from the page of this very broadsheet. The fatigued presence of Lord Enver Gortash is rotting in the city at its very core, and this report is personally ashamed to work for a publication, no propaganda vehicle that allows for infections to spread. There's so much to the story, dear reader, so very much, and I'm excited to share with you. Yes, Etford, consider this my newest resignation. Holly Foes, investigator journalist, newly freelance. You've got friends in the guild. Introduction is blood-spattered piece of propaganda. Unkind people say to me, but how come the guild carved up the lower city like so much pumpkin, slicing into segments for keen pins to rule from the shadows, to which I can only shrug and reply, delegation, mate. How else are they supposed to get anything done? To carry the analogy a bit, the pumpkin was ripe, and if it weren't cut by the guild, somebody else would have it. Me, I'm grateful as Nine Fingers, an organization that got the carving knife out. Unlike a lot of vested interest in the city, the guild actually want what's best for the city. Their view is this: if you got to have crime, better it's organized crime. I mean, that's one way of looking at it. An open letter on oppression, written in a furious, sloughing hand. This is a letter to the editor of Baldur's Bash, a tabloid notorious for its controversial articles. Dear editor, oh, I've read this one a couple times, actually. I remember that one. Alright. More stuff. Note to self. My dearest Edvard, our new gift from the venerable Lord Gortash has already outstripped any production records the annual printer sent. They're clever little bastards, those Ghanaians. Shameful their foundry's such an eyesore, though. No, we're fully on board the Ghanaians and their fantastic steel watch. That's the new line. In fact, the foundry could be argued to even accent Grey Arbor. I think I feel a travel feature coming on. All my love, Edvard Needle, Editor-in-Chief, Baldur's Mouth Gazette. Wonders of Pandolin. In this year, it's 950 DR. There can hardly be a more prosperous fortune town than Fandolin. Fandolver's pact has brought prosperity to this land, splitting the wonders of Wave Echo Cave between gnomes and dwarves. The town now boasts thriving communities of both peoples, living and working together in harmony. We have also tempted human spell weavers all across the north of our towns. We are happy to work side by side with allies of Fandelver's pact. Mayor Alderleaf invites you to come and witness this miracle yourself. See the powers being uncovered in the forge of spells, and the prosperity this power brings. I dare say Neverwinter will soon have a new rival for the title of Jewel of the North. Alright, so I think we've looted everything. There's a few things we want to look at, though. Terrible tell about you. Potentially reputation shattering if you put to print. Ooh. Curse breakers, curse makers. Old sheep's clothing. This article weaves terrible ooh, wow. Potentially reputation shattering. Public danger. All these articles are bad. Make big money by trading adventures articles. Shining commendation deeds. Yeah, it would do wonders for your reputation put to print. Commendation of... Oh, cool. Doesn't talk about me. Make big money. This is the one we probably want, I guess. Alright, make big money. You should remember that. My guess is we're gonna like choose the next headline for the next article or something. That's my guess here. So we're picking up all these headline themes.
The smell of hot ink and whir of machinery fills your senses as you approach the Baldur's Mouth printworks. Your attention is drawn to a metal block loaded into a slot labeled Headline Article.
Let's see. Check the headline in the printer.
The Mouth's next edition appears to be led by a piece commemorating the late Lord Gortash.
Alright. Lord Gortash. Why commemorate him, right?
You fumble unsuccessfully with the printer and hear a loud thud. The machine leaps into life, printing whatever was already inside. The printing press is running at full tilt. You don't see any way to interfere with it now without losing several fingers.
Alright, well. Alright, so.
Printing press.
Is that like all there is to this? Alright, wait. Ooh.
Tempers are rising. It's clear not everything.
Ah. That's interesting.
Unseen. Perfect. Worth locking, worth opening. Let's see what I can spirit away. Perfectly hidden.
Alright. I don't get this quest, guys. I'm sorry.
I'll see what I can learn.
You again. Old news. I've got a dead duke to commemorate. Be on your way.
Alright, I have no idea.
Have a lot on my mind.
I have no idea how to complete that quest.
In it.
Oh wait, we haven't been in this room.
There is work to do. Have to keep low. I love the sound of lockpicking.
I could always have Jira cast guidance.
Time for a little pilfering. Too easy.
Alright.
You know what? I'm glad they posted me out here. Those writers were starting to piss me off. All the incessant, inane chatter.
Alright, yeah, I have no idea how to complete the...
To do.
Stop the press quest. I think we messed it up, but oh, there's another room here. Okay, so... No heart.
Let's get on with it.
There's a pickpocket operating nearby. You feel the arrow of suspicion pointing your way. Your guilt is only compounded by your attempted bribery. This will be resolved here and now.
Oh, shoot. Well... That was not what I meant to do.
Blood it shall have to be.
To glory, or glorious death!
Guess I shouldn't have pickpocketed him.
Got to keep fighting.
Another fight. Let's go.
Rest of the newsroom doesn't even care. What are we fighting? They're way up there. Okay. Oh, I see.
Blood comes easy these days.
Dominated.
Serene.
Guess you should have shut that door.
But nature has claws.
Yeah, that's the first time I've actually pickpocketed anything in this game. More of like an accidental thing, like, oh, maybe you can pickpocket. Never tried it before. Probably reasons why.
You point, I punch. See how my skull shines? It is so you might see the fear in your own eyes.
Let's finish this. Moving.
Let's see. There you go.
What now?
Oops, for Kex, I skipped Dust's turn. Oh well. Dominated. Bane's command. Ooh. They're Baneites, huh?
Forward.
Weep if you wish. Minsk will not judge.
Ready.
I wonder if this is worth the cost. Better you feed the soil.
Yeah, I guess I can't still because it's red.
To arms! Wait, no! To swords!
Got to focus.
Gosh.
Where do I go from here?
Alright. That wasn't really how I meant to resolve that quest, but I couldn't figure it out.
But kicking for goodness!
What's next, I wonder?
You murdered someone in view of a guard. Perhaps unsurprisingly, you're under arrest.
Alright. Could be like that, huh?
Butt kicking for goodness!
I'll take this way.
We all gonna just keep coming after us. Really? Alright, well, we're killing all the cops, I guess.
Need to stay focused.
Time to push my luck again. Need to find a way forward.
Ah. I see.
Can't even catch my breath. Still breathing, despite everything.
Swallow your battle cries, fiend, and wash them down with steel!
Guess I should shut the door
Why not?
You're going pretty badly.
No rest. Be you wicked or wise.
Can't give up. On my way.
Can't even catch my breath. Can't slow down.
Go for the eyes, Boo! Someone hold Boo. He does not enjoy the bumpings to come.
Your choice, not mine.
I'd better take a peek.
Not for communal use, it seems.
I'd hoped with Gortash dead, the Steel Watch would have better things to do than cramp up our writer's room. Dear reader, I was a fool.
Have to keep pushing. What do we have here?
Alright.
Me yet.
Alright. Binder to fire Malek. Note to self, really fire Malek this time. He's so far beyond and he's just not even funny anymore. My good friend Edvard. My good friend Edvard, I've noticed the quality of your work has been slipping of late. Despite what the new equipment provide, Tisk, etc. I've been sending along material for urgent publication about some dangerous ventures who's not been allowed to interest any. Tend to it and let's not hear any more about interfering with your editorial voice, because that voice now belongs to me in the city's best interest, of course. Gee, so Gortash turned into like a propaganda outlet, I guess. The good godly folk of Faerun. Circular from the Church of Ogma, Lord of all knowledge, is stamped with the seal of Beirvik Ferner, Most High Lore Master of the Unrolling Scroll and Temple of Baldur's Gate, the good godly folk of Faerun. In the first interest and in the name of Lord Binder himself, let me bid you thanks. The realm's shaking events have since become known as the Second Sunray, marked time of great confusion and upheaval. Gods fell and rose again. Lost continents reappeared, and their very weave shook our planet's births. New and mysterious words. Such chaos is often anathema to Ogma's sacred pursuit of truth and knowledge. However, with the help of innumerable first-hand accounts submitted to our agents by good folk all across the continent, the Church is satisfied that an image of these strange years has begun to coalesce. As such, we would kindly ask that no further unsolicited material of this matter be sent to our temples, but all knowledge is of import to Lord Binder. We are confident that any future plane-shaping events will not be presaged in the shape of tobacco smoke, or read it in the droppings of the village herd. A new and strange age is upon us. For divine guidance, we simply bid you to look on local temple leaders to forge such materials to them. Yours ever seeking, Beirvik Fenris, servant to Ogma. Just read this one. Rogue Portrait of Gortash. Got friends in the guild? Read this one. No cause for alarm. An illustration of a burning city introduces book Fendry Sundry Elder Guards Resigning. People of Sword Coast, there's no cause for alarm. You have no doubt heard of the harrowing events that befell the city of Elturel. Our city is dispatched as hells. Perhaps you have also heard the deranged gossip and rumors that a similar cataclysm atrocity may befall the city of Algar's Gate. Have no fear, the so-called holy city of Elturel has in fact long been a foul pit of devil worshippers from the ruling class to the common folk. The citizens were all touched by the infernal. Whether it was in their blood from birth or they were seduced by its power, they were evil to their core. Elturel invited its own doom. Baldur's Gate is far from perfect, but anyone who believes the rod runs deep as an Elturel is either mad or an Elturgardian propaganda. The fists will defend our city with their very lives if they must. I promise you that no infernal conspiracies infect the minds of our souls or of our noble dukes and patriarchs. History of contempt. Have we already forgotten that before this latest madness, Elturel is infested with the undead? Should we forget the aggressive expansion of Elturgard? They have never been our friends. Vigilance will be protect us. Do not be alarmed. Finds the hinterlands. Esteemed reader, while this journal is no stranger to surprising news from the outermost reach of our fair land, I must warn that this city's edition contains some news that some might in the word shocking. It'd be that the cult absolutely reported by Age of the Elturgard will fade like any other, but reports of alliance between Goblin, Lostborn, Drow, Troll, and Dorigar are in fact cause for alarm. The seriousness of the enclosed report is quite unique in our history. Prior to publication, messengers were sent to localities, including Baldur's Gate, Scornable, Candlekeep, and thus hopes reports will receive proper gravity for safety. Followed sincerely, me and Gazette, the editor-in-chief. Let's see here.
Better than nothing.
You've wandered into a forbidden area. You sense it might be time to leave.
Alright.
All's well that ends. Not as bad as it could have.
What the heck? He's dead, but he's... Right. Heck of a death pose.
Busy, busy, busy. Huh? Are you still standing there gawking? Shove off!
Alright. Oh, we're actually really close.
Don't trouble yourself about the Watchers, all right? We're investigating it as we speak.
Yeah, I don't know how to resolve that quest, but now the needle guy's dead. All because I pickpocketed a key. Oh well. That's why I never pickpocket. It always turns out bad, I'm sure. Successful pickpocket wasn't that successful, I guess.
We're lost, aren't we?
Please, get up.
Hey, shh, shh. All right, look at me. It's gonna be okay.
Oh, shit. We need to tell the flaming fist.
Look, Mom, look! It's so pretty.
Can we work something out? I'll leave. So...